Welcome to today's live. Hopefully everything sounds good, but super fired up to give you guys a bins haul. I went for about 2 to 3 hours today. It was okay. It wasn't the worst thing ever. Um, kind of came late today to the bins. So it could have been better, but I did get a lot of outdoor hiking like clothing, which I always try to shoot for. Like worst case scenario, if everything's going bad, I'll always try to get like hiking gear and all terrain and so that's basically my goal today. I did get some cashmere. I got some good stuff right here, so I'm gonna wait for the live to kind of increase in viewers, but got a nice little haul here. If you're watching this on the replay or if you're watching it live right now, give the video a thumbs up. Let me know you're out there, and let me know if you guys have any questions off the bat. Um, but but yeah, today was okay. Like I said, I went there kind of late. Got there at like 2 p.m. Kind of stayed there for like an hour to 2 hours. Ended up spending like I think it was $40 for around 25 items, so it wasn't too bad. And yeah, so pretty good stuff, to be honest. Higher ASP, which is really really important. So the higher the ASP, the better. And so I was really shooting for the highest ASP possible, and a lot of it, like I said, was more hiking type gear. Yosef, what's going on, my man? But yeah, so we will go over. Oh yeah, man, shoot me the DM on Instagram if you want to reach out to me. Yeah, my Instagram is literally just spelled the same exact way as how it looks here. Just reseller Tom at reseller Tom. Wish you're in PA. LOL. Yeah, man. I wonder how the bins are there. I wonder if the bins are good in Pennsylvania. If anyone's watching this right now or on the replay, leave a comment on the video because I want to know how the bins in PA are, because I really want to check it out, to be honest. But right now I'm sipping on some Colombian coffee. A lot of driving today, a lot of sourcing, and I think I got a pretty good haul, to be honest. And so I'm really excited to share it live with you guys because I've never done a live bins haul, and I don't really see them too much on YouTube. So yeah, super excited to basically go over everything. So we got a nice little haul here. It's about $40 spent. Someone sent me an offer for $12 on Lululemon leggings. I don't know about that. They are kind of an older version. They're a very older version. I'm charging $8.90. Should I take this offer? Should I do $12 plus $8.90 on some older Lululemon leggings? They're in pretty good shape, but I don't know. I think that's a little too low. Let me know if I should take that offer, guys. But my sales going pretty good. Let me know how your sales. I do 15, so you think I should counter at 15 plus $8.90 shipping? Yeah, I might. It's crazy. Like, I can find Lululemon leggings pretty much every time I go to the bins. Like, people pass it up. People pass it up all the time. So it's something that I can find, even though it's a nice higher end type brand and it sells for really good money if it's in really good condition. But let me know how you guys are doing today. Are your sales going good? Johnny B. Dope, what's going on, my man? Hope everything's going good. So yeah, I might counter at 15. It's just like, the counters, like sometimes when you counter, it just kind of goes nowhere. But yeah, I'll probably counter at 15 because they're in pretty good shape. Like, a lot of the Lululemon leggings usually have bad pilling, and so if it has really bad pilling, it's not going to go for too much. But you could also get the gun that basically shaves it all off. Like, I use that all the time for cashmere. I use the gun all the time for pretty much any type of pilling, or if there's like loose fibers, that pilling gun is really good, and it kind of makes a really old shirt almost look brand new. So I have 3 offers I'm going to send out. It's almost like every time I look at my app, like, I can send offers. It's awesome. What do you guys think? Should I keep the glasses on? Should I take them off? If you haven't liked the video already, please like it. It pushes the live out, helps the YouTube algorithm. And I'm not here to ask for any donations or super chats or anything. Just want to build an awesome community here. So guys, leave your questions. We're going to do a bins haul today. Right now I'm at $350 on the day. Let me know how you guys are doing. Definitely you both girls and men clothes. Yep, I do both. Johnny B. Dope, how often do your counter offers work? I've started to do them, and so far it's successful. Yeah, it just depends. Like if it's a really good item and you really know the market, you can counter it to where the market is, and you can get accept. Like most people will accept the offer. I'd say within like $5 to $10 range is usually like the sweet spot to where it works for me. But yeah, let me just counter this Lululemon. We'll see. We'll hear it live if they accept it, because 12 is very cheap for leggings, and like this might be the best deal on eBay right now. So they're trying to lowball me, and because I mean, besides how old they are, they're in good condition, but like the logo looks older. Counter 15 plus 890. But Lululemon, like the leggings are starting to go downhill. There's better brands now. Unless it's like a brand new version of Lululemon. But if you guys haven't liked the video, do so right now. You'll get a sale within 24 hours. Let's ramp the live up. Let's get the community going. Let's get this live popping off, guys. So if you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up, and you will get a sale within 24 hours by doing so. So I just did the little counter there, and yeah, let me know what you guys are up to. Let me know if you have any questions. And I'd say about the next 5 minutes, I'll show you guys my bins haul for today. We'll get right into it. The channel, a royal squirrel travels and goes to the bins from the city she's visiting. I would like to do that. Yep. Yeah, you could definitely go city to city. And thank you for the like, by the way. We have 1 like. Our record likes per live is 30. So let's try to smash that. So if you guys can smash it for me, let me know. And we'll get straight to the haul quickly. But yeah, I think it's smart if you travel, try to go to the bins and just, kind of fill up a suitcase. And if the margins are there, then you can definitely just fill up a bunch of suitcases and basically bring back stuff, which is a really good idea. So I think that's a really good idea. And when I go to Wyoming, there's like literally a thrift store in the town, and I guarantee there's going to be a bunch of like pearl snaps and like Wrangler things. And so I'm really excited to see what type of stuff they have, because I'm really thinking they're going to have some really good stuff, because it's like it's not like wealthy, but it's I feel like there aren't a lot of thrifters that go in the thrift store there. So I'm thinking it's going to be like pretty crazy in there, like Western, because Wyoming is like as Western as it gets. So I'm hoping there's some crazy like Wrangler pearl snaps, because those are like my favorite. Take the glasses off. So what do you guys think? Should we get into the haul here? I think I'm going to get started. And then so I think I got like, I mean, we can count, but I think I got like 40 items here, or 30 to 40 items here. So we got the bag filled in the IKEA. So we'll start with the first one. I actually just sold something just like this recently, and it's an Aqua, just the brand Aqua, or I don't even know how to say that. Yeah, Aqua Cashmere, 100% cashmere, medium. It's women's. It has no holes from what I saw at the bins, and this light is going to really help me because I can really see if there's holes. But yeah, no holes at all. It's actually really nice, and I think it's going to do really, really good. So this is a really good item, and it's in really good condition. So I think that this might go in the $30 range. I'll probably price it at like $38. Did I go to the bins today? Oh yeah, I did. So right now, Rivas, welcome. I did go to the bins today, and I got a bunch of items. So this is basically a live bins haul. So I went today for about 2 hours, and so I'm going to show you guys pretty much everything that I got today. So we got that, and then I kind of found this towards the end, which I was kind of fired up about. Anytime I find True Religion, anything, I pick it up. True Religion's a really good brand. This one had an interesting like back tag, but this is a women's, and you can barely see the stitching. But anytime you see that like horse like hoof, you know it's True Religion. And then this is what the tag looks like. This looks like a more modern. It's kind of a smaller size, but it's 27. And so this should do good. It's a good color. I sell this stuff all the time. And it's, what is it? HALLE, Haley, mid-rise super skinny. So you don't really want this like skinny jeans because skinny jeans are not the best. But since it's True Religion, it's gonna do good. So far we got the cashmere, we got True Religion. If you think so far it's good, give the video a thumbs up. Let's get this live frickin' popping. This is the reason why I got this. I usually wouldn't pick up this brand. It's Island Shores, but the reason why I got it is because it's linen and it's like a Hawaiian shirt. It has the wooden buttons, which is a good keyword that you can use. And guys, remember, you always want to fill out the titles with 80 characters. So really try to fill out the titles as best as you can. And that way you have the best possibility of selling the item. So yes, guys, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you need anything in the meantime, but I'll just go through everything that we have today. And awesome. Cool. So yeah, Island Shore is not a crazy brand, but like I said, the reason I got it is because it's 100% linen, and linen does really good pretty much year round. And it has a fairly cool design, but this is what the tag looks like. If it was silk, I probably still would have gotten it. But since it's linen, it's going to do really good. Like linen during summer is really, really good. Reva, sometimes I pick up clothes that are too perfumey. I wash them 3 times and it still smells like perfume. How do you get the smell out? Yeah, so you're right. Sometimes it is really hard to get cologne out, and I just try to wash it the best that I can. And then I mean, if anyone has any ideas how to get really strong perfume out, like with my detergent, usually gets it out. I just have an in-house washing machine, and usually it fully goes away. I use just like non-scented Arm & Hammer, like the really big yellow jug. And so I just use that, and it usually gets everything out. But if it doesn't, I mean, I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think I've ever got a return for someone like saying like, oh, it smells like perfume, like I want a refund. This is a very low end bread and butter brand, but as you guys know, it just works really good for my page. For my store, like I always get sales immediately. I get like $10 offers like within like a couple days. But just some really lightweight Nike shorts, and always make sure the logo looks as clean as possible. This one doesn't have any cracking, which is really good. And then inside, it doesn't really have any cracking. If it's like all faded out, just don't get this stuff. But I just pick it up because it's so light and it sells so fast for me. So not the best high-end brand, but anytime I see those, I just pick it up, to be honest. So I got a lot of this today. Anytime you guys find convertible pants are basically where there's a zip. So it can be pants or turned into shorts, but there's literally a zipper for the pants, but it's REI, which is a really good brand. So REI is great. If it was REI Co-op, it would be even better, but that's what that looks like. Anytime I see REI, like pants or shorts, I just pick it up, and pretty much all their jackets, because it's lighter. And if you get it at the bins, it's super light. This one's belted, so I'll put that in the title. So I'll put like REI pants, men's 30, beige, convertible, hiking, outdoor, belted, camping, or something along those lines. There is a defect in these, but a lot of outdoor brands, even if it has a hole in it, it still does good. So this one's kind of beat up a little bit, but I think someone will still buy it, even though it does have some defects. It has some holes. It looks like someone got too close to a campfire. And so it's not going to sell for as much, but it's so light. And like, you'd be surprised. People still, like, if you find Patagonia or cool and they have some defects, people still will buy it, to be honest. They might send you a lower offer, but you should still be able to sell it. Anytime I see track pants, I take a look at it. This may not be the best brand, but this is Russell track pants. I just do really good with track pants for some reason. They always sell for me really good. And I'm not sure if this is vintage. It might be. But yeah, just Russell track pants. Pretty much anytime I feel the nylon track pants, like I just pick it up because they just do really good for me for my store. So if there's certain items in your store that do really good for you, pick them up because you'll just keep selling them. I found a bunch of these today. This is Polo Ralph Lauren. I wouldn't pick up the polo shirts, but the reason why I got this is because it has that Gothic logo, the patch. So I'm going to put that keyword in, like Gothic P patch. And a lot of them on eBay are selling for like $30. So I found like, I think 2 or 3 of these today. So these are the reason why I got it is because it's just like, it's more unique. It has the patch on it, and it just looks different from all the other polos. Like if it was just a plain polo with the horse, I wouldn't get it. But anytime you find patches like the bear patch or this P patch, or if there's numbers on it, they will go for more money and they're more rare. So if I find like Polo Ralph Lauren that is really rare, kind of like this, I'll pick it up because it has that Gothic P patch, and it's extra extra large, and it's blue. So stacking some factors here, it's blue, extra extra large, and it has this patch which is unique, and you don't find that a lot at the bin. So if you find very rare Polo Ralph Lauren, I would consider it, look it up, see what it's selling for, see the sell through rate. Okay, Revis, I did hang a dress in the bathroom for 2 weeks, and the smell went away with the steam from taking a shower. Yeah, I was thinking steam could be beneficial for that, and steam is definitely really good. I don't really make a big deal out of like the cologne smell. Like I said, I never really get complaints. I know some people don't like that and they're allergic, so you do have to be a little careful with that. But for the most part, I don't have a huge issue with that. Cynthia, do you use cross listing? If so, which one? I don't cross list. I don't connect anything to eBay. I don't use like virtual assistants or anything. I just do everything manually, and I just don't want to mess anything up. And also with cross listing, I don't want to go on all the other sites and have to take down things that sold on eBay. It's just too much work for me. It's too much time, and eBay has the most traffic, and so I'm just going straight to the platform that has the most traffic. Yeah, I could be missing out on sales and stuff, but for the most part, I don't mess around with cross listing. I just feel like it would be annoying. Like if it's sold on eBay, you would have to go on all of them and pretty much take them down. Now there could be a software that takes it down for you. I'm not sure, but I just don't want to go through the hassle. Like eBay takes enough time alone. It would just be too much if I had to go on all the other platforms, and I just like it being very streamlined and simple. And so that's why I do not cross list. But if you're an everything seller, it might be smart. But for clothing, I think eBay just does really good with clothing. So Cynthia, thanks for the question. If you guys have any questions, if you're watching this right now, smash the thumbs up. Our last live did almost 30 likes. So if you're watching it, the likes will drive the stream forward. So let's keep going. So this is a good brand. Look up sell-through rate, look up size, look through everything. And this is Spider. So this is just a Spider fleece jacket. They sell for like $30 plus. And this is a large, which is good. And it's like a thermal fabric. So it's just a thermal fabric. It does. I usually do good with this stuff, and this brand's really good. And supposedly you can find a Spider jacket in every single thrift store. So, but yeah, I found these at the bins today. Really, really good condition. This is what it looks like. So Spider's a really good brand. They sell really fast and for a good amount of money. So this is like a B plus item. Let's keep going here, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Leave your questions down below. If I can help you with anything, let me know. Let me know how your sales are going too, guys. Let's see where I'm at today. My sales are at, still got a lot of time, 3:55. So yesterday. I beat yesterday, and it's 6:19 p.m. here, PST. So um, I think that'll hit like the 400 to 500s today. Anytime I find Nike pants, sweatpants, I just pick it up. And there is a hole right here, unfortunately, but they'll still sell. Someone will probably send me an offer for like 12. I'll just do $8.90 shipping. The bins were kind of dry today. Some of the things that I got were good. Some of the things have some defects, but anytime I find Nike sweatpants, especially Nike Tech hoodies or sweatpants, I always pick up Nike Tech. It gets me like $35+ every time. And even like Adidas with the 3 stripes, I always pick them up. The Climate Cool, I always pick it up. Like, I just do really good with that stuff, and it sells for me really good. Past Life Pickens dropped by to say hi. What's going on? Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so small enough, the best size. Not the best item here, but it should still sell for over $20 total. Here we have another Polo Ralph Lauren Gothic patch. So these were all over the bins today. Like I said, I wouldn't usually pick up Polo Ralph Lauren anything polo wise because it's so saturated. But when it has like a bear patch or some type of patchwork that is unique, they tend to do way better, and they sell for like $28, $30 range. Like the ones I saw for this one were listed for like $34. So this one should sell over $20, and it's a good size, and it's white, XXL, double XL. There's no serious stains on it, so usually I avoid white, but this one doesn't have any major stains at all, so that's pretty good. Gotcha. I didn't list for one day. Notice a difference drop in my views. Is it just me, or does it happen? Yeah, if you're in the clothing category, it's very, very important that you list every single day. It's extremely important that you list every day. Because like it can drop off your traffic super quick. So like the reason why my store is doing so good is because it's a compound effect over time, and it builds momentum. And yeah, it builds over momentum. Sorry, let me turn this off because it's distracting me. But I gave someone a loan a while ago. They never paid me back, but now they just hit me up. They're like, hey, I'm going to have to pay you back slowly. So don't loan money out to anyone. Even if you think they got their ish together, they don't. And it was not a small loan. But that's a whole other story that I can get to down the future if you want to hear it. But if you guys are tuning in, like the video, it drives the live forward. It lets me know that you guys are watching. So I really appreciate all the comments. If you need anything from me, I'm an open book right now. You have me live. You have me in the flesh. I don't plan on doing these every single day. I'm just kind of doing a YouTube marathon where I'm just going super hard right now and trying to build up the channel as best as I can. And you guys are the reason why this channel is blowing up. So if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. So really, really appreciate it. All your likes, all your comments, all your support goes a long way. The last live we did hit 30 likes. So that's the PR to hit for today. If not, totally cool. But all the likes, and subscribe if you're not already. But let's get right back into it. Yeah, so you need to make sure you're consistent, Cynthia, because it drops off pretty fast. I'd say if you don't list for 2 to 3 days, you really notice it. So let's say your listing goes 20 per day. At least try to get 5 in if you know you're not going to get 20 in. So try to get something up, even maybe sell similar to really, you're not going to full eBay or anything, but it can kind of give you that boost in traffic. So I wouldn't recommend just selling similar every day, because that could, if you're selling similar every day, it's just not going to work. If you're going to sell similar, do it once or twice a month, I would say. But other than that, yeah, you need to make sure you really stay consistent. Like the reason why I'm at 12,000 per month right now is because I've just stayed very consistent for the last 9 months, where I pretty much haven't missed a day. Maybe I missed 3 days out of the whole year. But other than that, I've been super consistent on my listing goal. So it's very important that you stay consistent, because your traffic will take a dip pretty quick. So Cynthia, yeah, you got to really get on top of it and try to list as much as you can. Past life pickings, never seen that kind. I'm assuming you're talking about the Ralph Lauren polo. Yeah, anytime you find patches or anything like that with Ralph Lauren, just pick it up because it tends to do really, really good. So like I found one that had like a bear instead of the pony. It was like a bear, and it sold for like $50. I guess it's super rare. And so yeah, anytime you find like cool patches, even the long sleeve rugby shirts, they do really, really good. And so when you find the longer sleeve rugby Polo Ralph Lauren with the stripes and the collar and it's long sleeve, they do really good, like $35. And then you can put like $8.90 shipping. So it looks like we got some steady likes coming in, some steady questions. So appreciate that, guys. Let's get these answered for you guys. Past life pickings. I found a cool one a couple of weeks ago. Let me know which one you found. Did you find the bear? I know there's one that there's like flags or something, and they do really good. Notorious one. What is going on? Hope you are doing incredible today. How much did you make in your first 2 months of reselling? Were there gaps in between selling each item? Yeah, so when you start off, it's going to be slow. It's kind of like hooks in the water. So right now I have 2,600 hooks in the water, and so you kind of got to think of it like that. If I had 2,600 hooks in the water that were all gold items, I'd be in a way better position right now. I'd say about half of my stores is low tier. The other half is decent. If it's like super, super gold, it's going to sell within a day or two. Like a lot of the things I'm getting right now, because it's like each time you go to the bins, you get smarter and your awareness increases. And then like you start selling stuff like almost immediately. Like a lot of the newer stuff that I'm getting sells like really fast. So that's really where you want to be, is where when you list 20, you're selling like a bunch of it like within that week really fast. So my store is actually kind of going down right now because I'm listing really good stuff, but I can't complain. But I just need to source more every day and maybe increase the listing goal because I'm listing 20 clothing. I'm selling 20 clothing right now. And then in addition to that, I do 10 hats per day. Okay. Pam, what's going on? Welcome to live. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Where do you store all your inventory to be like the sale that much in quantity? Where do you store all your inventory? So I do need to create a video with how I store the inventory, but this is basically just a SKU system, and it goes to 1 to 1 million. And so it just starts with 1, and it's all in order. And it just, so let's say I get an order for 805. Boom. This is where the 800 is, and it's right here. And it just makes it so easy. If it's 200, it's going to be up there. 292. It takes me like 5 seconds to find an item. So this is really where you want to be at. If you have clothing, it saves so much time, because I used to have like 3 feet of clothes just stacked on my bed. It was so bad, guys. It took me so long to ship things out. That was actually the worst. Yeah, just when you fix your inventory system, like your life becomes so much better. And also what's game changer is the Rollo, like the label printer. It just makes it so much better because you don't have to wait in line. And then you can actually go around back and they just accept and scan everything at once super quick. Or you can have them come to you. And so the Rollo printer, or just if you have a normal printer, there's printers that can print out like the sticky back, so you can just slap it on. I feel like taping it would take forever. So the Rollo was game changer, and the SKU system was game changer. I'm saving like, I'd say an hour to 2 hours every day because of the SKU system. But thank you guys for the questions. I will get to all of you in 1 second. Let's go to the next item here. If you're tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. It's much appreciated. And leave your questions down below if you need anything from me. Here are some North Face men's size 40 hiking trail pants. And they're like cargo. So these will do really good. They'll sell for like $35. And I just, whenever I see this fabric, as you guys know, I pick it up. And North Face is really good as well. So Prana, North Face, cool. I know I'm missing a bunch, but the fabric does really good. Even Eddie Bauer, which is a really bad brand, even their hiking pants do really, really good. So anytime I find the trail pants, hiking pants, I pick it up. It's nylon, super light. Cost me like $2 at the bins. This is a good size, no defects. I'll get like 30 to 40 bucks on that. Here is an REI fleece sweater. Now, if this was REI Co-op, this would go for a lot more money. But here's the logo for REI. I'm really into like outdoor brands. I just do good. It works good for my page. Works good for my eBay store. Here's just a fleece sweater. It's a little plain, so it's not. I don't expect this to go for that much money, but maybe like 20 to 30 bucks plus shipping. It's very basic. If it had like a southwestern pattern, it would sell a lot better. But no defects on it. Really good condition. Very good condition. Just a mock neck. Doesn't have any fancy tag words in the tag here, but this will do okay. It might sit around for a little bit because it's summer, but it does good. And Goodwill was trying to charge $8 for this. So maybe that could be worth it. I have to look at that style and see what it's going for, but I just got it at the bins for like $3. Next one, Orvis. Orvis can be a good brand. Like vintage Orvis is a huge bolo. So if you ever find vintage Orvis, I would absolutely pick it up. These are just Orvis trail pants. So I'll put tag words like fishing and camping and outdoor and all that stuff. But really good condition, extremely good condition here. Orvis logo. It's size large, so really good size. It's beige. It's got some pockets in it. It's got no distressing at all, no holes. Very good condition here. This should sell $30. As you guys know from earlier, I always get this, nothing special, but they just sell really good for me. I'll sell these within like a day or two of listing it for like $10 plus $6.80 shipping, like all the time. So when I find these, I just pick it up. It costs me like 10 cents. So we have some questions here. Let's see. So Pam, thank you for the question with storage. Rivas, how many clothing items can you fit in one box? So in one box, this is what it looks like. It's long. It's 24 inches long. And I can fit anywhere from 20 to 30. And I think I have 25 boxes right there. So I can fit like 30 max in one box. If it's a t-shirt, I might be able to squeeze more. If it's hats, unstructured hats, I can fit up to 70 hats in one box. So this storage system also is really good with hats, like unstructured hats, preferably. And it's just, you can get these racks at Home Depot. They're just steel 6-tier racks. And so, yeah, there's 6 levels and they can fit like 6,000 pounds, which is awesome. And I'm going to probably get a 3rd bedroom. So I'm just going to keep getting, these racks and just fill up the whole room with the racks. Cause right now this is fitting a little over 1,000 right now, but I still have a lot more space down here. It just takes a while to really redo your whole entire inventory system. So it's really smart to just do it right the first time. That way you don't have to spend hours putting everything in bags. It's honestly pretty draining, but we're going slowly. Alrighty. What other questions do we have? So Iris, thank you. Andrew Martinez, what's going on, my man? Welcome to the live. Twas a good day of thrifting today. Good. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I definitely got a lot of good stuff. It's just not necessarily like super gold items, just, very good items in the $20 to $40 range for today. We still got some more stuff here, but let's kind of bang out these questions here. So Andrew, good. That's great. Past life Pickens, good night. Yep, good night. Did I miss that? But yes. Oh, I see it. Great night. Yeah, we're going a little late here. I'm sorry, guys. But if you're watching this, like the video. Let's try to smash 30 likes on this live because that was the PR for yesterday. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here. I'm an open book. You got me live. And you guys are my friends. You guys are my family. So Where are we at? Okay. Andrew Martinez, Sam's Club has some shelves on clearance right now. Awesome. I didn't know that. What is it, like the stainless steel racks, and how much are they? And what is it? Is it like the Husky shelves, or is it like these types of racks? Because these racks are only like $130 a pop, and you can hold a good amount on one store. So thank you for that, Andrew. Scored 3 bathing ape sweaters today. Coleman black band model, 200A purple label, Ralph Lauren. Nice. Yeah, purple label is really good. New tags, loud mouth pants, tons of other stuff. So it looks like you source a lot of vintage stuff, and that's why I was kind of stumbling, because I'm not a pro in vintage, but that's really good. Purple label is really good. I think I've maybe found one purple label from Ralph Lauren in my entire year that I've been thrifting every day. But I basically go every day, guys, because I'd rather just go every day and get gold items than like stack up. Let's say I get 200 items in one day. There's going to be a lot of filler and junk, because you can only find so many good gold items per day. So I just go every day and try to just get fire every day. I try to just get the best that I can, and then I just leave all the junk. Because when I first started, I got so much junk, guys. Bonobos is a really good sell-through rate. It's very mid. It's not a higher tier brand, but Bonobos does really, really good. I think it's like it's a really good sell-through rate with the entire line pretty much. And the reason why I got this is because it's Bonobos, it's large, and it has a floral print. As you guys know, floral stuff is selling really good right now. It's actually butterflies, but still, any type of different design will do really good. And the fact that it's Bonobos, it's going to do great. Slim fit, large, and long. So this is what this looks like. This thing's kind of dope, honestly. I would probably wear that on live sometime. J. Jill is a really good brand for women's stuff, and this is a plus size. So J. Jill's a very good, like, common bread and butter type item for women's clothing. Anytime I find J. Jill, I just pick it up, especially if it's plus size. And Eileen Fisher is really, really good. But these are like my 2 favorite women's clothing. J. Jill looks like this. And it's just a button up, but it'll still sell good, probably like $24. And then this might be one of the best things that I found today, but Diesel. These are like Diesel joggers. And these are really cool. Like, I would wear these, but they look pretty much brand new. Yeah, they're like Diesel joggers. And so I do really good with Diesel. So like $40 here. And anytime I find Diesel, I'll pick it up. I even sold a book bag recently of Diesel. This is size 30. It's got the drawstrings. But yeah, I mean, that should do really good, to be honest. I think that's it. So not too many. I didn't really count how many that was, but honestly, not bad. If I can find stuff like that every single day, I'd be cool with it. That for sure is going to be in the $400 range just on the day sourcing. So it's not horrible. But my goal after I come back from vacation is I'm going to try to scale up by 5. So I'm doing 20 clothing items, but I want to bump it up to 25 and then continue the 10 hats per day. So I'll do like 35 listings per day. And it's not about how many you can do, it's how many you can be consistent with. That is really the most important thing. Angie Martinez, Orvis Trout Bum does well. Yes, I actually found that the other day. That's like it's like the quilted blanket type material. I sold one that for like $60, I believe. You can look at my solds on my eBay. But yeah, I sold it Orvis Trout Bum, and yeah, it sold like within 3 days for full asking price. It was insane. Schaefer, what's going on, my man? Hope you're doing great. How many bags of clothing are you getting into each box? Yeah, so like 20 to 30 clothing items. If it's really thick, like jeans and stuff, 20. If it's shirts, I can definitely pack 30 in one box. If it's lighter, if it's just thin fabric like running shorts and stuff, I can fit maybe a little over 30. But if it's like jeans and stuff like that, it's about 20. Um, how many boxes? How many, Elizabeth, how's it going? How many boxes do you have on each rack? So each rack holds 4, but the top can hold 5. So there's 10 on the very top. You guys can't see it right now, but it's 6 tiers. So there's 10 on the very top, and then the bars are causing it so I can't put a 5th, but there's 4. Um, so it's basically 8. So it's like it's 6 tiers of 8, but then the top is 10 going all the way across. Notorious one, thank you for responding to me. I appreciate you. Absolutely, man. If you have any more questions, I'm here for you. If anyone else is live, uh, do yourself a favor, smash the like button. You'll get a sale within 24 hours by just simply hitting the like button. If you don't get a sale, hit me up on Instagram. We'll accommodate some type of refund for you. Smash the like button. I don't know why it works, but when you smash the like button, it just, you get some sales, guys. Okay. Thank you. We got 9 likes, so our record was 30. So are we gonna smash it? Are we gonna hit a PR here today? I hit the 30 going on 2 hours, so we're not even an hour in. We're at 9. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Divine, what's going on, my man? Hey Tom, have you thought about filming your trips to Goodwill? Yeah, maybe like beforehand, but I can't really film in the bins because I'll get banned. They have it on the loudspeakers all the time, like you can't film, and I just can't risk it because then if I get banned from the bins I go to, it would be a nightmare because that's really where I do the majority of my sourcing. And if they kicked me out, it'd be awful. And I have a good relationship with them, so I can't film inside the bins. But I could probably film like a day in the life heading to the bins. But unfortunately, I can't put it on YouTube or film inside it, or I will get banned, which would be awful. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Angie Martinez, they're like the ones behind you for $80. Not sure if they're the same size. Wow, so that's really cheap then. If you can find the same thing for $80, that is a snag. Like I might go over there right now and get some. So yeah, I spent like 130 on one rack alone. So if they're at Sam's Club for $80, that's insane. Notorious one. I've been selling hats. I'm kind of being impatient with my items and been accepting offers where it's $5 profit. Well, if you can pay your bills and if you're making profit, I know hats are extremely cheap. I do that too, where I just accept most offers on hats because like I like to see hats as just a little side business in my eBay store. So my main focus is the clothing, but it's like I add the hats just to kind of fill some gaps. And so I'm not too eager to make like $10 or $20 profit on the hats. I'm cool kind of doing the volume game on hats because I understand that they're used and they're not going to go for that much money. So I'm kind of testing out the hat model to see if I can really get some like steady, crazy sales with hats. And I definitely get some good volume on hats. It's just they don't go for that much. Sometimes I'll get lucky though. They'll sell for like 18 plus shipping, which is where you want to be. But I'm with you. I'm in kind of the same profit zone with hats as well. If you think about it, it's like it's kind of disgusting, like a used hat. Irivas, thank you so much. I've learned a lot from your channel. Anytime. Let me know what type of videos you want me to make, and I will keep coming out with that type of content. But if you guys have any questions at all, leave it down below. Any request. If you need anything, I'm here. Andrew, Bathing Ape isn't vintage. Actually, never heard of it until today. LOL, but yeah, 3 sweatshirts, $7 each. Comps are 50 to 150. But yes, I do love vintage stuff. Nice. Let me look this up. I feel like I've heard this before, but I totally forget what it looks like, what the tag looks like. So you got Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I've seen this before. I would be like a little worried because I feel like I'm not an expert with designer stuff. I'm not saying this is like 100% designer, but I would be kind of a chicken to sell this because if I get one more Vero, I'm suspended for 3 days because I posted a Panda Express hat. And so Panda Express Veroed me and it sucks. But I have to be like a complete chicken, or I get a 3 day suspension. I got Veroed for a Coach bag when I first started because I didn't know what I was doing, and it was a counterfeit. So that was absolutely my fault, like awful. Then I got another Vero. I forget what it was for. I think it was, I forget, but my third strike was the Panda Express. So don't sell that stuff. Nothing by Panda Express. Divine Bathing Ape is high end um, streetwear from Japan. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It looks like it goes for a lot of money. I don't think I've ever seen this at my bins. And if I did, I might be a chicken. So if I find it, I'll give it to you if you're at the bins. But yeah, I've seen this before. I just have never seen it at the bins I go to. I mean, the guys probably pick it up instantly. They're all probably trying to look for this. Um, Notorious one. Can we smash the like button 27 times? Oh well, just kidding. I actually got a sale today after I liked your video. Yeah, it's weird. Like it just works. I don't know why. Um, it's just I guess it's just the law of reciprocity. It's giving good energy out and you receive the energy back. So I don't know why it works, but you're not the only one that said that when they hit the like button, they got a sale very quickly. So thank you for liking. Notorious one, or Andrew, just check they aren't the same ones, but they have the thick plastic 5 tier for $70. Grabbed a couple. Yeah, that's really really smart. I mean, 5 tier is really good too. Is it, how deep is it and how wide is it? Because yeah, mine are like 24 inches or 20, yeah, 24 inches deep. You really want ones that are deep because you can fit them. You can pack a lot in them. Pam, why don't you have your eBay link in your info that you have the area to add it? Um, I don't think I'm gonna add my store. You guys can see my what sold, or you can reach out to me personally for my eBay link, but I don't want to have it on my store because I don't want a lot of traffic from YouTube because it's gonna mess up the conversion rate. So if there's like a huge amount of views through YouTube and people are just watching to see what I sell and stuff, but they don't pay for it, it's gonna mess up my conversion rate. So I don't want to have the eBay account on my YouTube channel because I don't want it to hurt my conversion rate. But if you want to reach out to me personally, I will give it to you. You can just hit me up on Instagram. It's spelled the same way, reseller Tom. And if you want my eBay link, I'll send it to you. But it's also on like my what solds. So if you check out my videos on what sold or list with me, you can clearly see the username and you can see it. You can just search for it. But if you want the link, I can send it to you personally. Bathing Ape has a lot of fake. Yeah, so I would just be a chicken with it. I found like Givenchy, I think it's called Givenchy. And I was like, I don't even care if this is real. I'm not gonna risk it because I'm on my last strike, guys. Like one more strike and I'm suspended for 3 days. Can you imagine like getting like 8 Veros in a day and you're a month suspended on eBay? That would suck. I'd be like, dang it. Notorious one. So do you think we should stay away from company hats? Yeah, I'd say employee hats. It's weird. Like, why would you get a Vero for a Panda Express? Like it's just so random. And when I looked, I don't even think I saw it on the Vero list, which was crazy. So I would just be very careful with. It's like I think if you're gonna do hats, do sports teams, like new era hats, and just like sports based teams or just locations like different beaches or colleges. I think you should be better off with them than employee hats. Obviously, don't do government hats or anything like that. I think I'm just going to avoid employee hats because like I just can't risk it. But the hats that I've never had issues with are just sports hats, like beaches, like Laguna beach hats, like Malibu hats. I find all the time. Baseball, soccer, different countries. They all do pretty good, and I don't expect to get Veros from a new era Philadelphia Eagles hat. So I think with hats, it's good for sports teams and stuff. Andrew, damn, that sucks, man. I got my first Vera from Mac Trucking Company. LOL. Yeah, it's just so random. Like, so yeah. And it's crazy because at the bins they just have the best variety of different brands and hats to choose from, and it's just like, should I? Because like I'm on my final strike, so for now on, I'm only going to get like sports stuff. I just have to, but it's okay because a lot of that stuff is at the bins anyway, and the majority of the hats are that. And I think you'd be pretty safe with Adidas. I sell Adidas hats almost every day, so like just the Trefoil Adidas logo or just the Nike like Featherlight hats do really good. So if you do the mall brands with hats, you should be fine. Like J Crew hats, H&M hats, Nike, Adidas, Reebok. Like you should be pretty good with those. So I picked those up as well. Sports teams. Hey brother, hope all is good. Ben, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for telling me my audio was off because I had to restart the live, but thank you for that. Givenchy in suits and blazers are rarely fake because it costs a lot to produce wool suits. They are fake. They fake the cheap stuff with logos all over it more frequently. Yeah, I found like a sweater. I'm pretty sure it was fake. I didn't find like a suit or anything. It was just like a sweater, and it just had it spelled across, but the tag matched the same tags as one on eBay. But I just didn't want to. I didn't want to. Oh, I got a Vero on a OVO hat. That was my second Vero, like Drake's OVO, like the owl. Don't pick that stuff up; you'll get Veroed. And so that was my second Vero. Was the OVO Drake hat. So the first one was the I'm all over the place. What did I say? So yeah, OVO, Panda Express, and the Coach bag. Never pick up bags. Like most of them are fake. Yeah. So Coach was my first, and I got a warning. Then I got the second warning, and then on the third warning, they're basically like, if you get one more warning, like you're gonna get a 3-day account suspension. But hey, we got 20 viewers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't liked the video, do so. For some reason, I don't know why it works. It does work. If you like it, you will get a sale within 24 hours, guaranteed. It's crazy. But let me know where your sales are at, guys. My sales right now, they're doing all right. It's weird. Like during this time, like in the morning, really solid sales. Around 12 is when it stops. And then it picks up at 2 p.m. for me to like 5. And then it kind of stops. And then it picks back up at 7. And then it kind of just goes all night. That's like what I see every day. It's super weird. And I kind of hate how it does that. I wish it was just consistent all day, but it's fine. But I've been able to send out offers to watchers all day today. So that's when you know eBay is going really good. When you can just send out, like every time you check, it says that you can send offers to watchers. That's when you really know eBay is like doing good. Like if you wake up and you have no offers to watchers, something's wrong with your account. And make sure like you guys refund on time. Make sure you don't get any dings or defects, because every time in the past when I refunded someone late or didn't create a shipping label for someone on time, or like just don't be late with anything, because you'll get a defect and that absolutely slows down your traffic. So try to be on top of the returns, the refunds. I know it can be hard sometimes and you can forget, but you have to really get on top of that stuff, because if you get those dings, it absolutely slows down the traffic. It's insane. So really try to have your account at 100% health. Respond right away to your customers. Try to avoid negative feedback at all costs. It's very easy to tell from just the message from a customer if they're going to give you negative feedback or not. For the most part, I'm kind of like a chump maybe, and I'm just like, you're 100% right, happy to return it, happy to refund you. I just don't want to deal with negative feedback. I don't want to deal with angry customers, and I'd rather just have a great customer experience because I've had someone like blow up on me, but I responded instantly. They're like, "Well, that was like really fast. Thank you for responding instantly. I commend you. I'm gonna buy more from your store." So try to respond instantly if you can, guys. It helps a lot. Um, Andrew, unfortunately, only 18 inches deep, but it's an upgrade for me. I had piles all 3 different rooms until a month ago. Yeah, that's exactly how I was. I had like 4 piles on my bed. My girlfriend was getting fed up with this. She's like, "This is like a hoarder house." I had like polo shirts stacked up 3 feet. I had jeans all stacked up. So they were like categorized in piles. So I could kind of just like with my eyes see what item it was and pull it. Um, it took forever. That's just, it's so stupid doing it that way. So the SKU system, game changer, works insanely well. And I absolutely recommend figuring out the SKU system. So yeah, I mean, 18 isn't super deep, but hey, if it's better and faster, that's all that matters. As long as you're getting better every day, getting more efficient, um, being faster with the process of eBay, that's all that matters. So I'm not hating on you, man. And I think that's a really good deal. So good job. Um, yeah, today I am at, let's see what I'm at today. I'm at 355. So better than yesterday. I still got like 4 hours and the offers are coming in. So I'm thinking over 400 today. I just send out 30% offers to everyone. Ben, that's great. How many items do you have in your store? And do you just do clothes, Ben? That's really good. $619 for the day. That's really, really, really good. I think the best day this month for me was I think it was in the 600, or it was almost 600. I write down all my numbers on a board just so I can just see it, because I feel like when you track the numbers go up. So what you're focused on and what you track tends to go up. Works with fitness. It works with making income. So I have a little whiteboard. It's actually a little secret, and it's a hack, because what you focus on, it grows. So I every single day I write down my daily, how much I made for the day on a whiteboard. I think my biggest day this month was 595, which is not bad, not bad. I'm for sure gonna do 12,000 this month on eBay, 100%. So was shooting for 15, but it's all good. So Ben with $619 for today. Really good job, man. That's great. What's your ASP? Do you have higher ASP? I think mine's really bad because my hats bring down my store. My lower, I've like clearanced out all my button ups for like $5 plus shipping. So my average sales price is really bad right now. It's like $18. It used to be at like $24. Andrew, golf brand hats are doing good. G4, Bad Birdie, Johnny O. Yeah, Johnny O is really good. I sold like a $50 Johnny O hat. Psycho Bunny, Grayson, and a few brands to pick up. Yep, that's really good. Thank you for that. What's the quickest item that you sold? Notorious one? That's a good question. It might have been this Polo Ralph Lauren. It had the craziest patchwork on it. It was probably worth like $1,000. It was like the coolest Ralph Lauren rugby shirt I've ever seen, and I priced it like $35, and it sold like that within like maybe 20 minutes of listing it. And I was like, oh yeah, they caught me slipping. So you do not want to be caught slipping. But it was this rugby Ralph Lauren shirt, and it just had a huge patch and like graphic design on the back, and it was like gothic. It was so cool. And yeah, I should have priced it way higher. It's you're better off pricing it really high and then just going down than pricing it really low and having it sell instantly. And then you're like, oh dang it, why did I do that? But if you guys are watching, please like the video. Our record is 30 likes. I think we can maybe hit it. So like the video. I appreciate it. And if you guys have any more questions, let me know. And we actually are on track because the live yesterday was 2 hours and we're already at 15 likes. I'm not going to go for 2 hours today, but I still got to list all this stuff. Um, so yeah, notorious one, probably that Ralph Lauren rugby shirt. Andrew, I'm only at 280 listings right now, but hoping for a jump tonight, or 280 for the day. That's not bad, man. That's great. But hoping for a jump tonight. Usually you get a few drinkers late night shopping. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'll get sales like right at the cutoff all the time. If my day's going really slow, it's like eBay like promotes heavy my page, and then they'll just all come in the last hour before the cutoff. It's so weird. And I kind of hate that. I wish it was just consistent all day instead of just having a super exaggerated amount of sales. I mean, it's nice. I'm not complaining, but yeah, I'm the same way as you. I get a lot of late night sales, and I also get like 3 a.m. sales, 2 a.m. sales just randomly. Sounds good. Divine, sounds to me like you're just a good businessman. Rare these days. Yeah, I mean, I think that you can get a customer for life. Um, if you can, because like I did make a video about this the other day. It's like if someone's pissed off, like let's say you described the item wrong and there was a hole that you weren't aware of. I had a cashmere sweater that was very higher end, and it had a hole in it that I didn't know it had a hole, and I said no holes, and they were like very very pissed. I would too because they spent a lot on it, and I basically just messaged them right away. I said, "Hey, really sorry I missed this. Happy to give you a full refund. I can set up a return for you. I have the most generous 60-day free return." There's a lot of people that are like, "Oh no, you're wrong. You're wrong." Like, and they just make a big deal out of it, and they're pretty much asking for negative feedback. So I know it sucks because you have to like lose some money, but in the long run, it's worth it because I have 100%, knock on wood, 100% feedback right now, and just really guard that feedback. Try to really have 100% at all times. It is hard, and yes, there's been maybe 20 times this year where I had a negative feedback, but I always get it removed because I always make it right with them. And so I either have them change it or I call customer service and I'm like, hey, I fully refunded them. Like, I did everything possible to help this person out, refunded them. They refused to return it, but like I did everything on my end to try to get the return. And a lot of the times, like I have 100% success rate with removing it. I have a video just on my YouTube channel with how to remove negative feedback. And like I said, I've probably had over 20 negative feedbacks this year. They're all removed in my account right now. Knock on wood, still says 100% feedback. I don't bother with my neutral. I'll just keep the neutral feedback. I don't try to take it off because, you know, it could look a little weird if you just have 100% for people that aren't familiar with eBay. So I'm fine having the neutral feedback. Hey, we have 25 live viewers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Most people that watch the channel aren't subscribed. So if you are watching this, please subscribe because we have content like this every day. And we're getting close to 1,000 followers here. We will do a huge giveaway when we hit the 1,000th follower. But only subscribed with one account. I don't want a bunch of like accounts following me that aren't active. I only want active accounts that actually watch my channel. So don't subscribe. If you have like 5 accounts, don't subscribe on all the accounts because that's going to hurt the channel. I really just want this channel to be super niched, and I'd rather have because there's channels that have like 10,000 or 20,000 followers, but they're getting like the same amount of views I'm getting. And I'm like, how is that even possible? So like, I don't ever want to, I just want followers that actually are resellers that actually like appreciate the content that I deliver. And I don't want like shout outs or giveaways. I want every single subscriber to be focused on reselling. I don't want any fluff or fake followers or anything like that. I'd way rather just have 1,000 super loyal subscribers than 10,000 subscribers and 1% of them actually like enjoy the content. So I really appreciate all you guys. Honestly, I really do. Sounds to me like you're a good businessman. Rare these days. Thank you, Divine. You're right to have that approach. Many eBayers play up the customer service drama. Yeah, you just have to have a bulletproof mindset. And to be honest, like they're the one giving you money. And so they're the one that spent their hard earned money. They gave it to you. So like if they're pissed off, just like make it right with them, just refund them. It's not the end of the world, and it's gonna come back tenfold. Like if you do the right thing, it's just it's what is it? It's the law of I forget. It's a law, but it's basically like if you like scam people and like do people wrong your whole life, that's gonna come back at you. And so if you do the right thing, try to make it right with everyone, it might be a temporary loss in refund, but in the long run, it's gonna be beneficial, and you could also get a lifelong customer by doing the right thing. They may be mad, but if you like try to make it right with them, they might be like, you know what, I'm gonna buy from your store very often because I can trust you. Um, Thank you for all the comments, guys. You guys are going strong today. Boom, boom, boom. Lost track a little bit, but I think I figured it out. Ben, you're right to have that approach. Thank you, Ben. Andrew, good advice. I slacked on my shipping a few times, and I have a 2% late shipping right now. Really hurt. Yeah, you have to get on top of it because eBay will shadow ban your eBay account because they're like, this guy's just not reliable. They would way rather put the traffic from someone that has zero flaws in shipping than someone that has a 2% or higher. So just, you can fix that. That's easy to fix. So fix it, get on top of it. The storage system will really help you with the late shipment. And if you have to, you can adjust your handling time, or you can do that, I guess. But really try to get on top of your shipping. Try to have zero late anything, because that's going to hurt you in the long run. It's going to hurt your traffic. Oh, so in the beginning of this video, you guys told me to counter offer. They actually accepted the counter offer. So Lululemon leggings, they accepted the offer for 15, and they're going to pay $8.90 on top of it, which is great. So thank you guys for that recommendation, because I was just going to maybe accept the $12 offer. I'm not sure why the sound didn't go on, but it'll go again because they're going to pay, because that's just the accepting the offer sound. And then there's a second sound, which is weird. Like, it's kind of weird. I just wish it was all automatic. Who here wishes eBay was just automatic payment, automatic charge, automatic? The fact that they have to accept it once and pay again is just, it's like, what's the point? It's so weird. It feels so old school. Ben guessed me too. I track several metrics and do line by line accounting on every item. That's really smart. Ben, that's really smart. 4121 ASP in the month of June. That's really good. That's great. Yeah, I think if we could all get our ASP over like in the $30 range minimum, then we're going to be in a really good position. If you can sell 13 to 20 per day with an ASP from 30 to $50, it'll be game over for all of us. Andrew, nice one. Yeah, Ben, that's great. Oh, wow, I just bought a long sleeve plaid Ralph Lauren shirt. Notorious one. I just bought a long sleeve plaid Ralph Lauren shirt. Yeah, I mean, this can do okay, but it's just, you really got to try to find Ralph Lauren that has the patches or the rugby style or the style I just showed you. The plaid ones, they're definitely better than just the solid ones. I do get really fast sales on those, but yeah, so they paid the 25. Yep. Yeah, so the plaid ones, they're okay, but they're not great. And it's got to be a really cool plaid for me to pick it up. What size is it? Because you at least want it to be in a larger size. I totally avoid extra small. It's just not worth it. It's a good price. It's a good price, low or high, based on the sell-through rate. Lower the sell-through rate, the lower the initial asking price. Yeah, Ben, I agree with you. What was your biggest sales month on eBay? What was your best month, and how long was it? More recent, or was it a long time ago? It was a button up, so I hope it sells in the winter or something. Yeah, you got to stay away from button-up shirts. They're just awful unless it's a really good brand. Like Polar Ralph Lauren button-ups are so saturated unless it's like Yarmouth or Blair, but still, like, I have a lot of trouble selling button-up shirts. A lot of trouble. Damn, you guys are firing away today. You guys are firing away the questions. Boom, boom, boom. Ben, it's good. Notorious. It was a button up, so I hope it sells in winter. Just want to, Divine, just want to say I appreciate that you are doing these lives. It definitely sets you apart from other resellers on YouTube. Well, I mean, a lot of them do the lives. I just like to try to have a different style, be very transparent and laid back, and really, like, I don't want to hold back. Like, it's not like I'm like charging for Patreon or anything like that. I don't think anyone should hold back. I think it would be better for them just to have a course. And then if someone wants to just get the course for $10, $20, I think that's better than charging them every month $30 for a Patreon. I mean, everyone has their own business model. I'm not knocking on them. Like, if that's what they want to do, that's great. But also, I was thinking about the Patreon thing. Like, that takes a lot of time doing coaching, and you constantly have to answer questions from people. Like, I feel like that could really deter you from your business. And so for them, I would recommend them just to have a course for like $10, but just for like beginners. But even then, like, there's no need for it because they also make money on advertising. I don't ever see myself doing a Patreon because it's just going to take so much time to coach and to do all that. So I'd rather just do it free. And that way I'm not like obligated to like be there on a certain time for someone and coach them. Like, that would just ruin my whole day. And you don't want to, if you're doing really good in eBay, you don't have to coach people or train. Like, what I'm doing right now is taking time away from the business, and you can't mess up what is, like, if something's going really, really good, just keep doing that and try to have zero distractions. The reason why I have this channel is because, yes, I get all my work done pretty early, so I do have a lot of time. But yeah, like, I just don't see the coaching Patreon thing to be very worth it. But I'm not knocking on them. It's just, it's got to be a lot of work to train and coach people every day. And I feel like I would be burnt out if I had like 30 students that I had to coach every day. It would be rough. I'd rather just go live here and just help you guys. Andrew, I sold a vintage 1950s Penny's Towncraft corduroy Aztec shirt. Nice. Stacking a lot of good factors there. So you got the vintage aspect. You got the Penny's Towncraft aspect, corduroy, very good aspect, and Aztec. You're stacking a lot of good factors there, and that's what I try to do when I go to the bins. I try to stack as many factors as possible. Like, a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt is one thing. A Polo Ralph Lauren plaid shirt is a little bit better. A Polo Ralph Lauren shirt that has patches and is even better. So you got to stack the factors. Or a Polo Ralph Lauren patches, Aztec, corduroy. That thing's going to be gangbusters. I definitely feel to surround yourself with like-minded people when you do. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I'm able to come into reselling and become successful is because I've surrounded myself my whole life with just people that have what I want, and I've worked endlessly on my own personal development and reading and just learning from what successful people do, and I just try to do exactly what they do. And there was a moment when I was like a teenager where I just was obsessed with it. And so I think that's very important, because you establish a mindset when you're at a certain way of thinking to where you just never quit. It's not like, because many people are in their victim mindset. And then if you want that paradigm shift, you have to take full responsibility of your life. And then you're no longer a victim. And then you take full responsibility of everything. And I think that's where everyone should be in this world, is taking full responsibility and not being a victim. It's very easy to play the victim card. And that's why a lot of people are in poverty, because they have the victim mindset. Yes, I know there's circumstances and things that can really mess you up short term, but you should never let a short term situation affect your long term thinking or actions. Ben, they did change the feedback removal process this past week. you're in for a big disappointment if you don't refund for any reason. Yeah, I heard that they said they're not going to remove any type of negative feedback. So yeah, I'd say the best thing we can do is just try to diffuse the bomb instantly. So anytime I get an angry message, I try to diffuse that bomb instantly. That's where you want to be. You want to have the best customer service possible, and you have to diffuse the bomb, or you're going to see your 100% feedback go to 97. Notorious, have a good weekend and 4th of July. Be safe. Thank you, Notorious. You are the man. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in here today. And if you guys are watching this right now, please give the video a thumbs up. Our record is 30 likes. If you guys can help if you can help us get to 30 today, it will support the channel. Notorious, have a good weekend. Schaefer, yes, I love those people that can't sleep at night and shop on eBay. Yes, me too. I love getting late night sales. I love hearing the cha-ching at night. It may annoy my girlfriend, but it's always nice. And then the best is when you hear the cha-ching while you're dreaming. Who here loves that? When you're dreaming, you hear the cha-ching while you're dreaming, and you're like, oh yeah, what a great dream. Andrew, I've had 3 negative feedbacks removed recently due to its honesty, being a dunce cat buyer. But don't freak out if you get a negative feedback. Try talking with them and be reasonable. People often retract. Yeah, most people just, maybe they had a bad day and they just, blew up on you. But, maybe obviously hit them up instantly, but maybe come back around a day later when they're more chill. Maybe try to hit them up during lunch hours and see if you can get that retracted. Notorious one, karma, yes. And another word for it is you sow what you reap. So you sow what you reap. So if you're sowing a lot of seeds of greed and you're not gonna have that type of it's just gonna come back to bite you. So instead of being greedy, just refund them. People call it karma. The scriptures call it everyone is rewarded according to his works. Absolutely, Ben. I like that more. I like that. I love it. Notorious. Yeah, I'm 2 hours ahead of you. Finally caught your live. Thank you, Notorious. Thank you for tuning in. I know that this is a little bit late. And so what do you guys think? Should I do it at this hour or should I do it midday? I think I'm getting better results with it at 6 p.m. PST. But let me know if you guys think this is a good time, if it's a bad time. Notorious, Ben, I accept the lowball offers more frequently if they have immediate payment turned on. Yeah, for some reason, I haven't been able to see the immediate payment on my offers. I get offers every day, and I used to see the green check, but recently I haven't been seeing that check, which is super weird. It seems like everyone's app is a little bit different. And so, like, for instance, like if I send an invoice, it resets the time to where they can go as an unpaid where you can cancel it. So before, like, you would send an invoice and they had 3 or 4 days to pay. Now for me, when I send an invoice, it automatically shows that they accepted the offer on the same day I sent the invoice, which is weird. Let me know if anyone else is having that issue, like the awaiting payment. If you, let's say they go 4 days unpaid, you send an invoice and it shows that it goes back to the top and it says that they purchased today. So I think that's a glitch. Notorious one, yeah, I'm having 2 hours ahead of you. Finally cut your live. Sorry, I read that a couple of times. Pam, what's going on? That was me answering your question. Who wants eBay to make buyers pay at the time of purchase? Yes. It should all be automatic. I mean, look at Amazon. I feel like Poshmark and Etsy and all of them have automatic payment. eBay is just, I don't know what's going on. It's weird, isn't it? It's like if they send an offer, they should be automatically charged when it's accepted. Or if you send an offer and they accept it, then it should just automatically charge them. So it's very strange how it's not all set up that way. Andrew, my ASP currently is 47, but I do more than close. Nice. That's really good. That is a really good number. How many sales per day are you doing with 47 ASP? That is insane. Notorious, it was a 2x classic fit. Yep. So just try to just stack more factors. 2x is good, but it's going to take longer. because it's just there's so much competition with just button ups. There's so much competition with Polo Ralph Lauren. It's one of the most competitive brands there is on eBay. So you really have to stack a lot of factors with Ralph Lauren to really get that sale. Taught to Profit, what's going on? The payment system on eBay is old school like that because it is the remnants of the old auction system where people may have bid on multiple items and would pay a few days later after they ended. Yeah, I mean it makes sense because like if someone was sending offers on like a bunch of items, then it would be hard for the combined like the yeah, like eBay is really weird with the combined shipments and the combined orders. I do kind of understand why it wouldn't all be automatic because then they would have to pay full shipping on each offer they accept. And if they're accepting offers on like all of your items, so like let's say they hearted like 10 of your items, if I sent them the offers and they accepted, then it would charge them shipping for each one. So I know you can set up like shipping policies and multi-quantity policies. So I do kind of understand that. And eBay for sure was a bidding site in the beginning. Ben, March of 2023, it was $20,000 in 1 month. Then I took the month off of April. Why would you take off, man? When the momentum is going, you got to just go 10 times harder. That's what I learned. And I've done that many times too, man. You're not the only one. Where everything's going great, you have your biggest month, you get complacent, you get comfortable. And I've been there many, many, many times. But yeah, when momentum's going good, you got to just 10x it. Like if you have your best month ever, 10x everything. 10x your action, 10x everything. Don't get comfortable. Keep going harder and harder and harder. Let's see. You guys are going hard with this chat today. Thank you. Makes the live more interesting. I lost my place again. Andrew Ralph Ryan, I usually only pick up patchwork, rugby, Hawaiian, linen, plaid in big sizes. Yep. That's a good rule of thumb. Hawaiian is really, really good. I haven't really found too many Hawaiian Polo Ralph Lauren, but yeah, that would be insane. I love finding Tommy Bahama Hawaiian silk shirts. I love those. And if it's a really cool pattern, they do really good for me, like $35+. Linen, great. Silk, great. Andrew, damn, Ben, you're doing well. My highest month was around 9,000. Only have 350 items listed, though. I cherry pick a lot of non-clothing items myself. That's good. 350 listed with a 9K month. That is very good. Good job, Andrew. Just keep doing what works and keep try to find very similar items to what you go back and see what you sold during that time if you can, and just keep trying to pick up those similar items. If something works, just keep doing that. Don't just try to keep doing what works. It's very easy to go in at night and increase all your prices or decrease all your prices or change the promoted listings from 10 to 15. It's just like if something works, don't touch anything. It's very easy to get greedy and start touching things, and then your account is like crap. I've been there so many times with my eBay store. LSU Mom, once you get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, the channel can get monetized and bring in ad revenue without doing Patreon. And at the same time, you're helping others. It's a win-win. Yeah. Believe it or not, I'm like a couple hours away from the 4,000 watch time. I don't understand how though, because like 4,000 hours is a really long time, and I'm pretty much there. I think I'm at 3.8 K watch hours. So pretty much when I think I'm gonna hit the watch time before I hit the subscribers. But I'm really, really close to both of them. So like, thank you guys so much. And I do agree with you. Like the AdSense won't charge you guys anything. And because I don't want to be here asking for money, and I'm never going to do that. That's just not who I am. And I don't want any of your money. I'd rather you guys reinvest that money into your own business, and then we can all rise up together. Yes, it is win-win. Thank you, LSU Mom. Best sound ever, the cha-ching. Yep, the best sound ever, especially when you're dreaming. especially when you wake up and you see like 13 sales in the morning that you woke up to. You're like, oh yeah. Ben, the immediate payment feature is still in its prototype phase. It is buggy. You'd think it would be simple. Yep. I thought it would be simple, but it's just not. It's not that simple, I guess. Even though they make billions of dollars every year, they just can't figure it out. It sucks. Notorious one for me, 8 to 9 your time would be good time. For me, 8 or 9 at my time. So that's for sure later. So you would basically be watching me very late for you. Schaefer, so I sold an item. Wow, I've been watching, but they canceled saying they received a message saying that I would not ship to North Carolina. That is weird. I ship everywhere. Yeah, what? That sounds like a weird glitch. I would consider calling eBay and asking them what's going on there. But you should absolutely be able to ship to North Carolina. Maybe if there was like a cancer risk on the product, I don't understand why. If there was heavy, like sometimes they don't like heavy metals or certain things getting shipped in the States. But if it's clothing, I don't understand why they would restrict you from doing that. So Schaefer, let me know what you sold and what it was. Ben Schaefer, this is another bug. It does let them pay after about 30 minutes. That's really weird. That happened to me 2 times yesterday. It's weird with the glitches because it'll hit some people first and then it will hit everyone. So like I know that hasn't happened to me yet, but it will probably happen tomorrow or this upcoming week because the glitches kind of like go through everyone slowly. It's really weird. Schaefer, it also helps if they let you send them an invoice for it. Yep. Jermaine, concern. You're like a hotter Jason Schwartzman. I don't know who that is, but thank you. Notorious one, I saw the Coca-Cola Hawaiian button up, but I passed it up. Oh, what is that going for? Probably going for a good amount. A Coca-Cola Hawaiian shirt could be pretty good. Andrew, it's hard to say the exact number of sales per day. It's really sporadic for me. Clothing usually at least 5 or 8. It's not bad. If your ASP is 40, that's pretty good. That's good. I thought they changed the watch hours to 3,000 now. Yeah, I heard that I only had to hit 500 and 3,000, but it's still showing up 1,000 subscribers for me. And then it might be 3. No, yeah, it's 4,000 watch hours for me. So I didn't get that update because then I would be monetized by now, but it's all good. Jermaine, you look exactly like him. I don't know who that is. I'll perhaps look at to see who that is later. I've never got that, but thank you. But yeah, if you guys have any last second questions, let me know. I'm going to wrap it up here. 16 likes is great. So thank you guys so much. Honestly, thank you. And I think this has been the most amount of comments that I had on a live yet. So I really, really appreciate all of you leaving comments and asking questions and adding to make this live more entertaining, because this is definitely the most wild I've seen the chat. So this is a PR for sure. So thank you guys so much. The most amount of likes I got on live was 30. So if you haven't liked yet, or if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so if you like this content. If you don't like this content, don't subscribe, because I just want loyal followers. Andrew, notorious one was the Coca-Cola brand, just Coca-Cola. Just curious. I picked up a few Harley Davidson Hawaiian shirts yesterday. Whoa, that sounds like that's going to go for some good money. Didn't realize they were Tory Richards collab until I got home. Yeah, I have a few Tory Richards. They haven't sold though. So I thought they were like a good brand, and I think they are. But I have some Hawaiian Tory Richards shirts that I don't think I've sold one yet. I have like 3, I think, on my site. But they look like they were going for good money, and I'm pretty sure they had good sell-through rate, but I just haven't sold one. Notorious. Okay, so I could buy the Hawaiian Coca-Cola shirt for $9. Would it be worth it? Yeah, I would really just look up comps. I've never looked up the comp on a Hawaiian Coca-Cola shirt. So I would look to see similar solds on eBay or see what they're listed at right now and see if it would be worth it. Ben, good timing. I still have 12 listings left. Have a good night. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. And then we have some spam in the chat. I think your channel is going good when you start getting a lot of spammers. I'm not sure what that means, Young Surge FX, but thank you for at least engaging in the chat. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Thank you so much for your engagement. Thank you so much for your participation. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are like my extended family. I love that we are just talking business. Yeah, like that's all I care about, to be honest. I want to help. I love talking business. I love talking money. I love getting straight to it, because I could come on here and talk about a bunch of fluff, but that's not going to help anyone. This channel is only pretty much business and like just hanging out, talking business, and making money. Like, I know there's a lot of lives that I've seen in the eBay community, and they don't get to the point, and they just talk about a lot of fluff, and it doesn't help anyone. It just wastes people's time. So yeah, I just really like focusing on business. Tory Richard can be good, but they seem slow to me as well. The cotton lawn ones go fast. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, I don't know why they go slow. Because like you would think a Hawaiian shirt would do good, and I think some of them are really good fabrics. And yeah, just the ones I've had, no offers to watchers, just super slow. LSU mom, you two must have held that spam comment for a review. We don't see it. We don't see it. Sorry, I lost my place here. I see it now. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means from what they were saying, but have a good one, brother. Thank you, Andrew. LSU mom, I see it now. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The more that I do these, we're gonna get some spam, but it's all good. I'm kind of like hoping for some haters too, because like I like debating people, and I like providing a lot of value. So I'll rock someone that's a hater, and I'll provide value at the same time. But I'm not afraid of like haters or people calling me out. It'll actually make these lives way more fun. Instead of me like blocking them and removing them, I will go back and forth with them. I think it'll be fun. But obviously, if someone's being like very like disgusting, like perverted, like I will block those types of people. But if someone's like giving me a hard time, like let's go in, let's debate, man. I was on top chat instead of live chat. Yeah, when I first started YouTube, I was just looking at top chat, and I didn't realize that there was like a huge thread on YouTube. So if you're watching the replay, you can see the chat thread actually at real time, and you just go to live chat opposed to top chat. You can basically see the whole thread at real time, which is cool. I like it. But LOL, they say they've arrived when you start to get trolls. Yep. Yeah. That I've arrived when you start to get trolls. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that day. And but yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful night. I hope that you wake up to a lot of sales tomorrow. I hope that you hear cha-chings all night long. And yeah, you guys can reach out to me. I don't even want to say any of their names because this channel is not about any of that. So I do not want to talk about that, because yeah, this channel is just based off of reselling, and I can't be like, first of all, I don't really pay attention. I'm so focused on my business, so focused on, because like no matter who wins, they have no control of what work you're going to do. At the end of the day, it comes down to your work ethic and how consistent you are. And a lot of that is just distraction. And a lot of people are distracted, and they're focusing on that stuff instead of focusing on their own work. But I know you're being funny. LSU mom, I moderate for a lot of Disney live streaming channels, and they get trolled and spam comments a lot. LOL, Andrew, great info. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect you to be a moderator for my page. I guess if you wanted to, I'll set you as a moderator. But I feel like that's like a lot. That's like kind of, I wouldn't say wasting your time, but it's okay. I can deal with the trolls and stuff. But thank you, LSU mom, appreciate it. Okay, guys, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are the best ever. The community is only gonna grow from here, and I really want this community to be business minded and really helping each other make more money. Um, so that's really the intention for this channel. But yeah, good night, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful night, and we will see you guys very, very soon. Peace.